Episode 977, Reclaim Your Health.
Moms, it's time to rediscover, rejuvenate, and renew who you are in mind, body, and spirit. Welcome to Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie, the show to help you do just that. Here's your host, certified life coach, personal trainer, and nutritionist, Christiane Wargo.
Staring at a stop sign, watching people drive by.
Happy day. It is Wellness Wednesday, and I hope you got your shizney on. Oh yeah, get up. Let's get moving. Let's eat something healthy. Let's get your body in motion. It's all about reclaiming your health. For those of you who are brand new to Create Your Now, welcome to this incredible family. I'm so delighted of your presence. If you already haven't had the opportunity, you'll want to head on over to createyournow.com, where you can learn more and sign up for the Kisses newsletter, the Keep It Simple strategy, everyday solutions to live, love, and impact. Well, do you want to feel your best, have more energy, and live the life created for you? You got to reclaim your health. The closest and quickest way to extreme heartfelt joy and a zest for life is to reclaim your health. We all want to be healthy. There's this desire, besides love, that our wealth comes in our health. However, our responsibilities and duties drag us to the dark side of temptation, the dark side of worry, the dark side of control, all of which throws us into the winds of chaos. Yet we still have this longing to be our best selfie, to live out what we were created for and see our purpose come to life. Unfortunately, you are inundated every single day with a gazillion recipes to reclaim your health. I'm sure you've already heard of 3 of them today. I mean, if you just woke up this morning, if you turned on the TV, if you turned on your radio, even nowadays, unless if you're listening to like a podcast episode like this and it's ad-free, which we are, you're going to hear, oh, you need this, and oh, you need to add this, and oh, what about this, and are you doing this? Some you've probably tried and maybe even gotten some results, and some you cringe at because of how absurd they seem. Where's the balance to reclaim your life? Where's the balance to reclaim your health? Everyone wants the magic sauce, the one thing that's going to get you there, the easiest way to reach your goals. I mean, come on, it only should take one thing. We need that magic pill. Don't you have it? Well, if you had it, you would already be a billionaire. Okay, maybe actually a zillionaire. We all want it because we don't want to have to work. And so then what do you find out? Well, you're still stuck right where you are. No matter if you are thin or whether you're heavier in your life, in your health, at some point we have been challenged by our health. Maybe it's been a diagnosis, and maybe that came from another family member and awakened something within you. Maybe it's your own journey. Maybe you had a couple children and now it's just hard. You're at the age where it's hard to get the weight back off and you want to be more toned. We all struggle with our health, but we know that that's where our wealth is. So how do we get there? Well, you see, the biggest key that you're missing to reclaim your health is you. Y-O-U. Yeah, we could just stop right there, but no, I'm going to give you more. It is the KISS, the Keep It Simple strategy. Reclaim your health. You have to look at what works for you. Stop focusing on other people's results. Yes, you want to do something that other people have had success, but the problem is you're trying to live your life like them. I know that doesn't seem right, does it? But we do. We compare our results to somebody else's. Now, I can tell you right now here that I have struggled with my weight my entire life. Now, I was much thinner when I was younger. However, I always seemed to bear my weight in my thighs mainly. And then as I got older, it moved up to my hips. And after having 5 children, so I say pregnant or nursing for 10 years, because that's how long it was for me, very blessed. I would never change any of it, but it took a toll on my body. I mean, I truly beat my body up. When you're pregnant or nursing, and no, nursing didn't help me lose weight. Oh, no. I was the cow. Oh, yeah. When you milked me, okay, that sounds a little TMI. I know. It's a funny thing for a Wednesday, isn't it? So laugh at me. That's fine. I want a little humor in this. But yes, I felt like a cow. Why? Because I could actually pump 16 to 18 ounces of milk in one pump, in one sitting. That's craziness. I still talk to moms now, and they're like, you've got to be kidding me. I said, I know. But then I had a hard time always taking off the weight. And so 5 pregnancies later, 5 children later, I was way over 215 pounds. And that began to take a toll not just on my body and my health, but my attitude. I mean, I was one who liked control. I was one that anger was an issue for me, not with strangers or friends, but with my own family. Oh, no. If I didn't like something, it was like, rah, the tiger was coming out. And it didn't help with my marriage either. Why? Because I didn't like anything that I wore. I would stand in my closet going, I have nothing to wear. So at some point in our lives, we've all had to reclaim our health. There's some awakening that comes within us. We all desire that wellness, that well-being that allows us to do what we feel like we were created to do on this earth, because you were created for a purpose, on purpose. So you got to know the one. The one is you. Y-O-U. And it's unfortunate that a lot of what's out there focuses on everybody else's results and says, oh, well, this will work for you. Maybe it won't, maybe it will. But you have to begin to figure out what will work for you. For example, what are your tendencies? What are your triggers? What are your cravings? Okay, seriously, if you've got a major issue with chocolate, do you think it's really a good idea to be on a program that allows you to eat chocolate every single meal? Probably not. Why? Because you're just feeding your cravings. You're trying to break something. If you truly have an addiction to chocolate, then that needs to be addressed. What are your hang-ups? We all have hang-ups. We all have quirks. If you've tried to lose weight in the past, if you've tried to tone, maybe you used to be a runner and that's what worked for you when you were young, but now your knees hurt. And you just can't get out as often. Maybe your feet are a little bit different. You beat them up too much. So those are our things within ourselves that, well, yeah, somebody can tell you to go run every single day, do some cardio, make sure you add in some strength training every other day, and then, throw in some great nutrition. You've got the best plan ever to be healthy. That may work for some people, but it may not work for you. And that's a problem here. That's what I'm trying to help you recognize. It's not about what everybody else is doing, but it's what you need to do. You need to come up with the equation, the recipe that works for you and only you. What are some of your previous failures and successes? You got to look at that. What do you like to do outside? It is so important that we get out in nature. I believe God created us to be a part of nature. It's good for the mind, the body, and the spirit. Our soul needs it. It's a way to rejuvenate ourselves. Well, what do you like to do outside? For some, it may be tennis. For others, it may be sprinting. For some, it may just be, I got to walk. That's all I can do, but I'm glad I can walk. What do you like to do outside? What gets you up in the morning? Yeah, think about this. How many times do you hit snooze in a week? Ooh, yeah. I would probably say on average, most people are hitting snooze 17 to 21 times in a week. Because if you hit snooze once, you're probably more likely to hit snooze 2 and 3 times in one morning. Multiply that, you got, 3 of them, you've got 21 days or 21 snoozes. Okay, I'll eventually get the math right. So what gets you up in the morning? Because maybe your life is so crazy. You have children. They have activities after school. So the only time that you're going to have to work on you is in the morning. So if you don't know what's going to get you up and revving in the morning, well, then that's going to be hard to get you up, right? So these are things that we have to figure out. What do you like to eat? If you have never eaten a vegetable in your life except maybe a basic carrot and a green bean, and that's about as far as you go, and I know some of those people. I have coached some of those people, and they have lost weight. Their bodies change. Their taste buds eventually change. But I can't sit here and say, you know what? I need you to go eat nothing but salads every single day. Do you think it's going to work for them? No. But that's what we do when it comes to our health. We think, oh, I've got to jump in, all in, and this is going to work. And we don't step back and understand, who am I? Who did God create me to be? Wonderfully and fearfully made. What do I need as part of my routine? What would I like to have? Yeah, it would be nice to sit back and have a root beer float, not have to exercise, and be able to eat pizza every other night. Maybe only once a week. I don't love it that much. But to enjoy pasta and a few things like that, you know what? I can't do any of that. I can once in a while, like once in a blue moon, which doesn't happen very often. But if I did it every single night, you know what that's going to end up being? Over 250 pounds again. And that hurts. That heartfelt joy that you want so much, that zest for life, doesn't come from other people's successes. It comes from your own. What interests you in what you do that you've been a part of for longer than a week, maybe 2 weeks? You know, we start those little things and say, oh, I'm going to start this routine. I'm going to do this exercise. Maybe it's aerobics, a different type of aerobics. I remember Jane Fonda. And, you know, way back when my mom, you know, that was back when you had these weird VHS tapes and, you know, you would have cassette tapes. And so you could listen to things. And then they would have, even on like PBS, if you got up early enough in the morning, you could actually do exercise programs. I think they have a few of those on. But the ones I've seen are more for your elderly ladies. Nothing against getting older, because my mom, praise the Lord, she's older, but I still want her to do strength training. I teach her how to lift weights, not by actually lifting weights, but things that are in her home that on a daily basis, it's functional training for her. It's what works for her and her lifestyle. You see, what we're trying to do is reclaim our health in somebody else's lifestyle, and that will fail you fast. So it's time that you reclaim your health. It's you. It's what works for you. It's the power of one. One step at a time leads to miles and miles and miles of greatness. You know, this whole comparison thing, when you look at other people's results, it's this little rabbit hole that we go down. You got to escape that rabbit hole of comparison, because that's what happens when you focus on others. Maybe you want some help with this. That's why I do what I do. It's hard to see yourself and figure out on your own what you need, because we don't always see the reflection. So click on the link, take aim. I have a free gift for you. It's a coaching call. Let's figure out your next step, your one to get you going in the right direction. It's time to change it up. Your compass may be a little broken. Let's get you on the right track, on the right path. You can do this. One step at a time leads to miles of greatness. Go out and reclaim your health today. I love you so very much. I cannot wait to see you on the other side. Blessings, hugs, and lots of love. We'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.
Feeling inspired, ready to train for life and love your journey? Visit createyournow.com for more incredible resources to help you along the way. We'll see you next time on Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie. And remember, always be sure you consult your physician before beginning any health and fitness plan.